On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about Absolutely Not in Love by Jenny Proctor, which is the 7th book in the Sweater Weather series from last fall. The back cover synopsis says, "My requirements for a man are simple. Must love books, must not love hockey, which is why I will never be interested in my neighbor, the aloof and mysterious Felix Jameson. No matter how many books I see him haul into his apartment. Unless he loses his pro hockey skates, I'm out. But then he shows up at my symphony concert, and I catch the sweet strains of Bach floating across the hall. Have I mentioned how incredible he looks in his game day suit? Still, my history with hockey is complicated. My older brother played, and let's just say he stole enough limelight to land a plane at midnight. I was forced to be a part of that world for so long, and now I have a choice. It's the last thing I want. But something tells me Felix is about to change my mind." So this is a closed-door contemporary rom-com with hockey and forced proximity. The intimacy is high. The kisses mention tongue. There's implied sleeping together, and if you get to the bonus, I'm going to say nudity, but that sounds really bad, and it's not. You just see a bare butt, or I guess you don't see. You are told that they see it. Anyways, if you're one of those people that sees the movie in your head, fair warning. Maybe don't read the bonus material, except for it's my favorite part. So moving on. Language. Moderate. I think there were 7 times if I counted correctly. There wasn't really any violence other than like hockey hits. And as far as potential trigger warnings, there was loneliness, feelings of inadequacy, people pleasing, tough childhood kind of things. Now, the con that I had was kind of self-imposed apparently, but the gap between the first book and this book, where both of those are the ones that talk about the hockey team that happened in this town, because this is a multi-author series, so it all takes place in the same town, but they don't really overlap except for the first book and this one. Both talk about members of the hockey team. So I guess I didn't know that when I was reading them, and it would have been nice because I like my series together. My series need to be together. But so fair warning for those that like their series together too. Maybe read 1 and 7 and then go back to the others, because they really can't be read in any order. There's really basically no crossover. So anyways, there's that. As far as pros, the wake-up call, I mean, it was painful to read, obviously, but being willing to admit that it was the wrong thing to do, and to be willing to make the right choice in the future, totally worth, the, I don't want to say cringe, because that wasn't really it. It was just like that hurt for them. And then the bonus material, the marital bliss, like, oh my heart, like, that was so sweet. I loved it. And the best part, I felt like, was obviously the bonus material was fabulous, but I liked the kind of when they were sitting on the floor with takeout, having the everything and nothing conversation, because those were the conversations that confirmed to me that I was with the right guy when I was dating now he's my husband. But it was like when you can be completely relaxed and talk with the person, and when it feels easy like that kind of confirms it. So when I see that in books, I just really love it. And I always call them the everything and nothing conversations, because there was no, big things that were talked about, but you talked about everything, and it's really awesome. So I loved it. And I really look forward to the rest of the books about this hockey team, because they're coming this month, I believe, and again in May, if I'm not mistaken. But Watch my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela, and I will make sure I let you know when they are released. And I will talk to you guys soon. Happy reading!